Alright, part 2 of Marty Stuart, Tempted, CBT lesson for Christiana's husband. And we are starting on section 6, 159 to 212 in the song. And it's a variation, if you listen close, of that other arpeggio melody, which was, what section was the other arpeggio? Section 4. It's a variation of that. And I wanted to give it to you the exact way. So here's what's going on there. 9 9 7 9. Strings 3 2 1 2. So that part's the same as before. But then we switch over to page 4, and here's where it changes. So let me try it again. Instead of going, we're going to end up doing a D major shape in there. You could also go, well, no. That's the best way to do the fingering, I think. So you'll have 9G, 10B, 9E, and 10B. So it's the same strings as far as your pick pattern goes. And then middle finger 8G, first finger bar the 7th fret on the B and high E. Play the same string order, 3 2 1 2. And that goes 4 times. So you'll have that ends that section. Section 3 is next, and that's 213 to 215, separated with an E major chord again, but it's the top 4 strings of the chord instead of all 6, which is really the meat of the E major chord. And then back to section 3 again, 217 to 219, separated with the 2A or the 2A 4D. Depends how full you want it. It sounds more like single note with some big reverb on it. Then we have section 6, repeated 1 time, and that's 220 to 223. Section 4, 1 time, that's 224 to 227. Section 5, 1 time, that's 228 to 238. Section 6, 1 time, and that's 239 to 241. Section 5, 1 time, and that's 242 to 252. A lot of repeats there. And then towards the end of the song here, we got section 7, and this is 253 to 303 in the song. And it's going to be very familiar to you. It's just another, like a third alteration of the arpeggio melody. It'll go like this. Wait, let's see, yeah. Okay, that's section 7. You'll see a star by it, and I'll explain that to you in a second, because there's 2 different options you have here to play. I wanted to give you instead of just the one. So on this we're going 9 9 7, and that's strings 3 2 1 2, just like before. But here's what's different. You're going to play it twice, and then we're skipping an arpeggio or a chord that we did before. Instead, now we're going to go to 8 G and then 7 7 barred on the B and E. And you're going to play 3 2 1 2 on the strings twice. And that's it for that section. That goes, like I said, 3 times through. Then to finish it off on this guitar track, it's section 8 3 times, and that's from 304 to the end of the song. And what they do here is this. That'd be the end. Okay, now I have an option for you to make it bigger here if you'd like, but all I'm doing is 9G, 9B, 7 on the E, and we're doing 3 2 1 2 on our string numbers 3 times. And then hit the G string there on the 9th fret, and then everything, you know, those are still going to be ringing with it. Then the next thing you'll see in your tabs, because the song's over right there, but I put or replace star sections with, and this is the part you can replace, you know, the whole, where we did the, that whole part. This is, you can put this in place of it, which would be open E, 2A, 2D, palm muted 8 times. And the transition would be 2E, 2A, 1D, palm muted 8 times. And you would do all of that 3 times. That would replace section 7 if you chose to go that way with it. It would sound like this. That's 1 time. That's 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and there's your 3rd time. And then to end it, you could go to the open E. This would cover the section 8 as the altered ending, or alternate, I should say. And open E, 2A, 2D, and you would palm mute it 12 times, so it's a measure and a half. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and then strum the E major chord, which would be 2A, 2D, 1G, and hit all 6. Matter of fact, you may want to switch from barring that at this point, because we know this chord's coming up. If you can't get there quick enough, have it 2/3 of it ready to go by using your middle here, your 3rd here. And you could do the 12 times palm muted, the measure and a half. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and that would be your alternate ending. So it's really your call. Oops, how you want to go about it. But I really like that arpeggio part. You know, if it were me, I'd probably catch section 7, keep that the same, and then maybe grab that altered ending that we just did at the very end, and end it bigger like that. Another option is kind of grabbing all of section 7 and section 8, but when you end section 8, you could go like this, where you have the... You can end it there, it sounds fine, but you can go... Instead of playing that final 9 on the G string there, you could jump over and strum the E major chord. So there's lots of options to go with it, but everything will make sense in these tabs. If you have any questions, you're one of my guitar students. My CBT students are my guitar students, so definitely ask questions. But they're pretty thorough, man. Very seldom do I have people end up even needing to ask me questions, but if you need my help, you have my cell number. Just text me and let me know. And thank you, man. I appreciate you trusting my ear. And if there's any more that you need me to do, you know how to get a hold of me. So thanks again, man.